Hey guys, and welcome to another video. So I filmed this on Monday, but then I unfortunately cannot find the charger connecting my camera to my laptop, so I can't upload it. So I finally found some time on the Sunday to upload this video because I have some pretty good news. This Monday I got an email from Southampton saying that I have an offer to study medicine, which is so crazy. I mean, it's just really surreal and really strange, and I mean, it's Sunday and it's still not quite sunk in. Like I keep like remembering like, oh yeah, I have an offer. And it's so strange because, you know, for so many months I've kind of just been like waiting, refreshing my emails, being like, do I have an offer? How much longer do I need to wait for? And it's like, finally I've got it. And it's just such a nice feeling. And I was saying to my friends, I think the main thing that I feel is just generally I feel so relieved, because I mean, I'm sure if any of you are doing like medicine or dentistry or veterinary, like you're all in that same boat of like all of your friends have got like their offers, they've got their stuff, they know where they're going in September. And I've said in previous videos, it's like, where am I going? I don't know, it's all just like a question mark, and I hate not knowing. And it's just really like, you just don't know what's happened and you're just continuously just waiting. And so when I got that email, it was just like a yes, finally kind of feeling. So in terms of like how I got it, so on the Monday after school I had a school play rehearsal and I'd finished, and that day already in the morning I checked my emails. In like biology, my friend and I quickly checked our emails. In a private study I was checking my emails. Like it was just like every day, normal every day, check my emails how I usually do. And then that day I finished up on the rehearsal and I was refreshed, and then I just saw there's been a change to your track, and that was from like UCAS, and I was like, oh my god, this is it, is this it? I don't know, because I had some friends, like my friend who had an offer from Nottingham was like, yeah, she just got an email about a change in a track, and I was like, oh my god. And I kid you not, I literally ran to private study, which is like where all the computers are at my school, and I was just running there, and I was like, and then part of me just was like, oh no, wait a second, because if you watched my last week's video, you would know that I got rejection from Bristol, and in the email it said, in 1 or 2 weeks time there should be a change or an update to your track. And I was like, wait, am I just gonna get like an updated version saying I've been rejected from Bristol? If so, I shouldn't get excited, you know what I mean? And so I was kind of like half running, half walking, half being like, I don't know what I'm gonna expect. And so I quickly log on, then I'm like, wait, what's my password? I'm like trying different passwords. And then I go on, and I'm not gonna lie, at first I was like, nothing's changed, it's all just the same. I'm like, I'm pretty sure nothing's changed. And I just saw like my bio offer from York as my backup there. And I was like, what? And then it was like 2 out of 5 unis have made their decisions, and then it said Southampton. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I told my friend, and I was just like screaming basically. I'm surprised I didn't cry. I'm so surprised. Like if any of you like know me, and like literally I cried when I got my Newcastle interview, because it was the first one that I got and I was having a really crappy day, and it was just suddenly seeing something that made me so happy. Like I cry a lot, I'm such an emotional person, and so for me not crying when I get a medicine offer, it's literally like, are you okay, Manisha? So I don't know. But I was just so happy. It was, you know, it's up there in my top moments basically, because it's just such a nice feeling. And I just quickly got a screenshot of it, sent it to my mom, my dad, my sister, my family group chat, sent it to my close friends, and it was just like, it's such a nice feeling. I think it's just like, and like, I mean, the way that I think about it, it's the fact that there is someone out there. I mean, I say someone, the 2 interviewers out there, they listened to me for like 20 minutes and they said, they thought to themselves and discussed and thought this person has the potential to be a good doctor. And when you have someone like that with that kind of authority, that kind of experience, having their like, I don't know what the word is, having that like that confidence in you, it makes you feel like, okay, I could do this. Like, the whole application to medicine is so lengthy. And it's just like, after all of this, it's just nice that somebody's went, yeah, I think she could do it. And it's like, oh, someone has belief in me, maybe I should start having belief in me. Do you know what I mean? In terms of the interview at Southampton, if any of you were wondering, it's a traditional style interview. It was my first traditional style. Newcastle and then Manchester were both MMI. And so I was like really worried. I was like, it's traditional, they could ask me anything, it's 20 minutes, I could just freak out kind of thing. And so I went there, and I like really quickly spoke about how it went, and basically it went really well. I came out, I was so happy. The 20 minutes was very much just a personal statement, just the two interviewers, me talking it through, a couple of other questions, and you know, I felt happy. Like there was this one moment in the interview I was like, oh, I think I just said like a really good thing, and they seemed to be smiling, and I was literally telling my friend, I was like, can someone just tell me their email, because I just want to say thank you. Like I know I haven't exactly got a place yet, but it's like, just thank you for having that confidence in me, because it means a lot, kind of thing. And yeah, and so I came out, and then the group task was super easy. It was really quick, like 15-ish minutes, and then basically I left feeling really good. And it was a really good interview. I felt like it was my best out of all of them. And in all honesty, you know, since I got that rejection from Bristol, I thought about it. In terms of all the unis that I had been to, it was my favourite. And I think that for a number of reasons. I think Southampton is fairly near home. Obviously, it's still like a 2-hour journey away from London, but compared to like Newcastle, which is like hours and hours, I imagine, on the coach, like it was already like 3-ish hours, I think, on train. So on a coach to Newcastle, so long. Even Manchester itself by coach took like 4 hours, 5 hours. It took forever. And so I'm like, realistically, practically, maybe Southampton is a good option. I really liked it as well. My mum, like, I don't know, I'm starting to maybe like question it, because my mum's like, oh, this is perfect, I can see you every week. And I'm like, maybe not, mum. But yeah, no, I'm so happy. It's literally, I think it would be my first choice. I think it was my first choice. Like Bristol, obviously I didn't have an interview, and before getting a rejection, I had liked Bristol. And I don't know if that was simply because when I went to the open day, I thought it was like really cool. But then to be fair, it was the only open day I went to, so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm so happy, because after the interview, I had put Southampton at my top, and I got my top. And so I was in that situation where I was talking to my mum, and I was like, even if I get an offer from Newcastle or Manchester, I think I would probably go to Southampton, just because I enjoy it the most, and I really liked what I felt and what I saw there. But yeah, I'm just thinking that, I don't know, maybe. And yeah, so I'm feeling just super relieved and so happy. If any of you are wondering, it's 3 A's. So it's like standard medicine offer. They didn't have like the A-star was, you know, it's not an A-star uni, if you like. And yeah, and it's crazy to think that, and I was like talking to my mum about this, and it's like I'm at the final hurdle, if you know what I mean. Like I've done the GCSEs, did the personal statement, did the UK CAT, got to the interview stage, got my predicted grades, and now I'm at that final stage where it's like, Manisha, they've literally given you an offer, you just need to get those grades. And it's kind of, I'm trying to just like be like, I don't know, I suppose that's what my motivation is, because it's like the next few months, just stop like the crappy distractions, stop the procrastination, and just try and focus. Obviously easier said than done, but it's just like, just thinking like September, October, I could be where I want to be, doing what I love, and I just need to get those 3 bloody A's to get in, and it's like, ugh, I just want to get there. And so yeah, it's like a massive marathon, and I'm at the final sprint, if you like, and it's like, just gotta get there, gotta get that, gotta, you know, just want to hopefully let it work. If any of you are wondering about kind of interview tips, my main thing would just be like, be yourself. And just be really confident when you go in there. Be happy, be smiley, engage in a conversation about something that you hopefully enjoy talking about. Because that's the way that I saw it. I mean, obviously it differs with MMI and traditional, but would just generally read up on the things that you feel like you need to read up on, and go in there and be yourself and be confident and just be smiley. And I think, hopefully, I mean, that seems to me to be a good combination. And if you are also waiting to hear back from Southampton and you're like, I haven't got an interview yet, don't worry, because I have some friends who were interviewed on the 2nd week, some on the 3rd week, and they haven't heard back. I was literally interviewed on the very first day, so I assume they might be doing it in a batch process, so I won't worry. Obviously easier said than done. I mean, I can just say that I was worrying so much when I didn't have an interview, so I can see why you might be worrying now, but it's like, look, just, you know, don't worry too much. The way that I see it, and I've always said, up until the point that you get a rejection, that door is open. So please do not get, you know, stressed out. I know it's easy to, but please try not to. And yeah, that's all from me. I think this probably will be the end of my like talking about medicine interviews, just because I feel like I've gotten to where I've been. And I was thinking actually the other day, it's been just over a year since I started making videos for the student room, which is it's really strange because a year ago so much was different. Obviously with like medicine, I had no idea what I was going to apply to. I had no idea that I would be able to apply to it. And in the space of a year, so much has happened. Like, it seems really quickly. And so I suppose to any of you who've been watching for the last year, wow. Thank you, I suppose. Thank you, like really thank you, I suppose, like for giving me the support, for continuously like doing this. Obviously I make these videos because they, you know, entertain you or they educate you. I don't know, it would make you feel as though like you're not the only person. I love making these videos, and thank you for like giving me the opportunity to make the videos, if that makes sense. But yeah, thank you very much. And that is all from me today. I am very, very happy. I need to go and do some work now. And all my social media is just all @_Manisha P. So drop me a message or a follow or anything. If there's anything you're worrying about, just like let me know, DM me, and I'm sure I will reply to you soon. And yeah, that is everything from me. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and I shall see you sometime soon. Bye!